Kingston house, very close to the centre of Trowbridge, was built in mid-Victorian times, and it's a beautiful example of the style. In 1975, an extension was added that blends in beautifully and results in an absolutely fabulous family home where we have lived for 13 years and are only moving because we need to downsize at our age. Opening the front door brings you into a small entrance hall, which through a second door opens into the hallway, which itself opens into the beautiful garden room that overlooks the garden itself. The beautiful picture windows slide right back, and as you can see, there are some stunning views from the room itself. Moving out into the garden, we can see the swimming pool, and today the beautiful clematis which grows over the greenhouse during the summer. We move down the steps between the greenhouse and the house itself to the lower ground floor, which comprises of a magnificent kitchen and wonderful utility room, which leads out onto a small paved area with a well-stocked goldfish pool, a barbecue area, and the entrance to the greenhouse itself. Moving along the north lawn, we have the rockery on our right and another lawn above it, and on the left hand side a dense conifer hedge. And this lawn leads down to paths into the rest of the garden, as well as a natural pond, which, as you can see, in the summer looks beautiful. Moving around to the south lawn, we begin to get a glimpse of the rest of the garden with its pavilion, it makes a beautiful spot for a summer barbecue, overlooking the main flower beds, which today are just showing the last of the stunning tulips which have been flowering throughout April. In the distance, the tree reaching up into the blue sky is a tulip tree, an incredibly wonderful example of this tree. We are told that it is as good as the one at Chatsworth. So moving down onto the bottom lawn, we have another bed of fabulous tulips and apple trees, all eating apples incidentally, and more than enough from that small tree to feed a family throughout the summer and autumn. Moving back onto the other lawn, we now see the beautiful magnolia tree, of which we are very proud, and you can see in the distance the house itself, which comprises 4 stories and 5 bedrooms. Moving up the lawn, there is a rustic seat carved directly from a huge tree stump. The garden shed, behind which there are 2 huge compost tips. We fill one during the year and empty the other for compost. Underneath this arch and moving up to the swimming pool, we have the weeping ash, not yet out, and the summer house, which in the winter we store garden chairs and furniture, but in the summer is a fabulous place for children both to play and to change if they want to use the pool. That concludes our short tour of this beautiful garden at Kingston House, just 10 minutes walk from the very centre of Trowbridge. You would not realise that we were in the middle of the town from the garden.